Welcome to Season 14, Run It Down, League News and all that stuff. As the new season is right around the corner, we have a lot of changes rolling out, so let's just get started on the news. First up, we have Nicklink, a Jax 1 trick from Brazil who went to the Korean server for a boot camp, but he achieved something pretty amazing. In one continuous 36-hour stream, Nicklink managed to go from unranked to master tier with an 81% win rate on his Jax. I played the game for like 3 hours and I've had enough, so for this dude to play for 36 hours continuously on one of the hardest servers in the world and maintain that level of gameplay, seriously impressive, although quite unhealthy. Definitely don't try this one at home. His stream and OPGG are in the description if you want to check it out. Next up, we have this pretty funny clip from August speaking on the day Riot forgot to ship a Vladimir nerf. Just take a listen to this.
All the Vladimir mains said he felt like shit to play. There's just a bunch of Vladimir players saying like, my character's useless now, and people playing against him were like, finally Vladimir is so fair now, and his ban rate went down, his pick rate went down, and his win rate went down. There's one thing I'm leaving out of this story. The thing I'm leaving out is that we forgot to ship the nerfs. Lamau, Riot Games, am I right? We literally forgot to put the nerfs into the game. They didn't get checked in, and so but they were still in the patch notes. And so everybody thought that Vladimir was nerfed. And his win rate literally went down, and people literally thought he was weaker, and people literally thought he was like bad and felt bad. It was a placebo nerf.
Next up, we have something a lot of people wouldn't have expected. Phreak, the balance overlord, just entered Season 13 Master tier. I know the dude gets his fair share of flame on the interwebs, but doing this at the age of 36 with a full-time job is nothing short of respectable. His OPGG is also in the description if you want to check out his stats. And on the topic of hitting Master tier, I need to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video. If you're looking for a duo to climb with in Season 14, Tapin.gg has you covered. Tapin is the first ever premium LFG platform that will match you with a hand-verified league player to suit your needs in less than 30 seconds. From someone to do your upcoming provisionals with, to coaches or your favorite creators, there's something for everyone. And the best part, you can use it whenever you want. They are literally available around the clock. And just in case you have any apprehensions, I know some people that you can ask. They also offer a no questions asked money back guarantee and 10% off your first 5 games if you use my code in the description. Now, onto the main topic. As season begins today in Australia or tomorrow for most of my viewers, Riot has pushed some pending changes to the PBE just to shake up the next season a little bit more. I'm going to go full Riot here and give you guys the balance lowdown. Now, these are all tentative and haven't shipped yet, but if they do, they'll roll out on patch 14.2. The first ones were this stack of quality of life changes, pretty much all of them being buffs though, except for Jace. Let's begin with one I'm pretty sure everyone will agree with definitely needs a buff. Jax. Apparently the bonus damage from his W and R on hit weren't working on towers, so Riot decided to fix that, giving him a 50% damage ratio to towers because he has such trouble split pushing. Understandably, the community was very against this addition, and I mean rightly so. I can't really think of a top laner that needs a nerf more, but whatever. Gragas and Fizz also received the same treatment, but with Fizz's added dot now working on towers. So Riot finally fixed Jace's E interaction with dashes and leaps and blinks and what have you. In case you haven't had the misfortune of this happening to you, here's a clip from Imcursio having it happen to him. Check it out.
I love that, huh? That interaction still hasn't been removed. You guys like that interaction?
And to finish off the quality of lives, Aatrox's passive is now uncancelable, which kind of makes sense, and I can definitely see this as a pretty big buff to his laning phase, as One Trick Nail seems to be pretty excited about it. And lastly, Chozar now gets 2.5 added range, going up to 25 stacks. Now for probably the biggest change that's going to PvE, Riot is changing the shard system. The second slot armor and MR shards are being replaced by a 2.5% movement speed shard and scaling 10 to 150 health. You heard that right, 2.5% movement speed. The third slot armor and MR shards are being replaced by a flat 60 HP shard and a 10% slow resistance and tenacity shard. You also heard that right. I do think these changes definitely bring about more variety. I mean, pretty much everyone takes the same shard setup at the moment anyway, but in a game where I feel movement speed is one of, if not the strongest stat in the game, I don't know about having this as an option in shard setup. Understandably, the community already has a lot of apprehensions. This is just one screenshot from Twitter. To put it into perspective, 2.5% movement speed for a champion that has a base of 350 gives you 8.75, but I think the main issue is that this scales so well. Imagine a champion late game that has Boots 2, Cloud Soul, Ghost, and a movement speed active. Just sounds like a balancing nightmare. But of course, I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Now, I've been doing a bit of a clip showcase lately to close out my videos, and I saw this one of Pobelter that I had to share with you guys. Good luck with your provisionals, and I'm sure I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Nice, triple ulti.